Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michaela. As you saw by the title, we are obviously doing a November wrap-up and then the final TBR list of the year. That's crazy to say, and how it's already going to be December in a couple days. Right now it is the 28th, and I don't know how it's already going to be December 2nd. December 2nd is going to be Sawyer turning 2 months old. That's crazy. But I have my mother's milk tea that I make like every day, and I'm pretty sure I need to film this really quick or else he's going to wake up really hungry. And I was hoping to film this and shower in the time that he was napping, but don't think that's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna have to shower tomorrow morning. But I had set up such a good TBR for this month and then hardly read it. I had Wild Reverence, Stone of Tears, Catabasis, Dance of Thieves, and the Grim and Oro book, and then I also had The Crownless Queen and whatever other Kindle Unlimited book. I am 29% through The Crownless Queen, and then I also got Quicksilver because everybody and their mom is reading Brimstone right now. So I've definitely felt FOMO, so I am 27% through that. And then I also have Brimstone ready. So we have those, and I've been going through Quicksilver. I think it's funny that I read Alchemized and then I read something else, but it had alchemy in it as well. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're back. Just had to calm the screaming baby, but we're okay now. Anyways, I think I was talking about Alchemy of Secrets and then I read Alchemized, and now I'm reading Quicksilver and they all have alchemy in them. Not Alchemy of Secrets, but they all have alchemy mentioned. Anyways, November was such a bad reading month and I don't even know why. I finished 2 books and I already talked about The Goddess Eye in my last wrap up, and that was a 4-star. I read that from 10:16 to 11:05, but I had also been reading that in between Alchemized, so I kind of talked about them at the same time. So if you want to hear more about that, you gotta watch that video. But I finished His and Hers and I read that from 11:05 to 11:11, and I rated that a 4-star as well. I just was not expecting the twist that it was, and this was one of the books that was on my Kindle Unlimited. So this one, there's a woman murdered in the town and it follows a woman. Her name is Anna Andrews, and then it also follows Jack, who is a police officer or detective or whatever you want to call him. He's trying to figure out what's happening. She's a news person, like a news reader, so they're all trying to figure out what's happened and then why women are being killed and what connects them. So that was really interesting, and I didn't see the twist coming at all. I did maybe like a little. So those are the only 2 books that I finished in November, and I started Quicksilver and The Crownless Queen, so I got 30% about through both of those, so I wouldn't have even finished a 3rd book. So hopefully December is better, and I might just stick with the same TBR honestly, but I might add Quicksilver and Brimstone to that, which I just got the physical copies. So I got the new cover of Quicksilver and Brimstone, and the sprayed edges are really pretty. So they're silver and like this bronzy color. They're like sparkly. I don't know if you can tell, but I think it's so pretty. I think I'll probably display them out like this, but I didn't realize how thick they were, and I'm glad I have them both on Kindle. Honestly, this one looks like it's dripping part of her name, but then it's not on here. So is the Quicksilver in a liquid state and then it's in a solid? Question, because it also is dripping on the cover, and then there's a snowflake, and then this one, it's not dripping, it's more like breaking and has a fire. So what's going on? I have so many questions, and I've heard so many people love these books, so I'm going through it really quick. Honestly, I'm probably going to keep those books as they are for my TBR. This is my TBR shelf right now, and I also need to pick my book of the month book. Oh my goodness, I forget this chair moves so much. So we have Before I Forget, Her father is losing his memory, but she'll have to face her own in this poignant story of hope, love, and clairvoyance. Best offer wins. When one woman's obsession with finding her dream home goes too far, she'll take house hunting to a whole new level. We Who Will Die. It's got roses on the sprayed edges. It's really pretty. To survive in this epic arena, a hero must face bloodthirsty vampires, gladiator villains, and her own broken heart. Good spirits. She's been nothing but nice this holiday season, so why is the ghost of Christmas past here to haunt her? If you are new here, then you know that Christmas is not a holiday that we celebrate. Dark Sisters. 3 centuries of women and one twisted lineage. How many generations of witches does it take to stop a family curse? Interesting. Buckeye. One choice changes the fate of 2 families in a sweeping tale of war, heartache, and legacy. I think I would probably do Before I Forget. It has family drama, it's quirky, emotional, there's nature, there's laugh out loud humor and profound grace. Before I Forget explores the nuances of family, the complexities of memory, and how sometimes the people we know the best are the ones who surprise us the most. I just don't know. I mean, I don't feel like I would be into contemporary fiction right now. Like, I would be into fantasy, but I'm not into this month's fantasy. The audiobook. Best offer wins. Good spirits. The Uncool. Before I Forget. The Rebel and the Rose. Maybe I should do an audiobook. I've never done the audiobook book of the month. So, Rebel and the Rose. It's a paranormal romance. 400 plus pages. Second in series? Never mind. Dang it. I could do the audiobook of Before I Forget. I don't know. This one, I don't know. It just seems weird about the part where her dad becomes like this oracle. Like, he is losing his memories, but he is gifted with clairvoyance. So he can depict the future, but he's forgetting his past. Oh, and she begins to remember who she once was. She uncovers a vital truth. The path forward often starts by going back. I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna skip this month again. I will think about it and see other people's reviews and see what they think. I feel like this video is so boring because I hardly read anything and then my TBR is the same. Today was Black Friday, so we went to Meijer and we got the buy one get one for $1. So I got these in size 8. I really like how it's got the pink in here, and then just the bottoms are like this, and the inside is really fuzzy. So they're also platform, so it gives me an inch or 2 taller, and I think these would be nice just to mainly, I guess, wear around the house, have as house slippers, but I don't know. I'm sorry this video has been so short, but that's really the gist of what's going on, and with getting in the swing of things with Sawyer and getting sleepless nights and all the above, it's hard to read a realistic what I read in a month, and my monthly TBR for next month is too long. That's all really that I have. I do want to go shower before Sawyer's upset too. So before he starts getting hungry, I'm gonna close out this video and go shower. But anyways, I don't know if you can tell, but I am tired and ready to go to bed. It is almost 11, so definitely tired and needing to go to bed, but still going to be up for maybe at least 2 more hours because he wakes up. Hopefully I will see you in my next video. And we will have tons more to talk about because I have exciting videos planned. So I have my birth vlog coming up, decorating for winter, all the books that I bought / got in 2025, saying goodbye to 2025, and then hello to 2026, New Year reset, reorganizing my shelves, reading books and watching the adaptations, and then just reading vlogs up to then. So lots of exciting things happening. I want to know how many books you think that I bought / got in December, and out of how many that I got, how many I read do you think? I'm gonna do a recount of how many books that I have at the end of the year too, so how many books I own, and literally every single book that I own is on these shelves, except for a couple that are upstairs. As Good as Dead and Fearful are upstairs, but literally every other book is up here. So my dystopians, my Twilight shelf, my TBR, Book of the Month, Powerless and Light Lark, Massiverse, TBR shelf, random, who knows, fantasy slash thriller, and then fantasy slash a little bit of romance, and then romance up there. I'm excited to see how many books I have at the end of the year, because I think I started around 157, maybe, I don't know, but I think it would be really cool to keep track of that and see how much my library grows every year, and see how many books I'm reading versus how many I'm buying, like what that looks like. Because if I am buying more than I'm reading, then I need to slow down on buying. But I think the books that I have been buying, I've been reading pretty quickly after buying them, especially new releases. Like this Quicksilver and Brimstone are probably going to be reading fairly quickly. And Fearful, I'm surprised that I didn't read that quicker. And then also Wild Reverence is a new release, so I also need to read that. And I think Cat of Acid is a little bit newer, maybe? I have no idea, but I've just recently seen people talk about it, so I need to look into that. But I need to go continue reading on my Kindle and get through some books because I want to finish strong on my TBR and my Goodreads goal. My Goodreads goal is probably really sad, actually. I need to read 5 books to get back on schedule. And this is after changing my goal from 80 to 70. So I've read 58 out of 70. According to Goodreads. I don't know how according to Fable is. It says 54. So I don't know where these 4 books have gone and why they're not on here. I need to update both of those. And I don't know if I'm going to officially switch over to Fable or not this year. Or I guess 2026. And I also need to do my book journal as well. But I never keep up with it. So I don't know if I would do it for 2026. I know it's big for some creators to do it every single time that they do wrap-ups or however often they do it, but I just don't think it's something that I'm going to continue because I never know what to do and I feel like it takes too long to do it. I don't know, I just need it to be quick and easy. And then when I go to film these videos after having a long day or in the middle, like during a nap or whatever, it takes too long to do all of it. Anyways, I know this video was short, but thank you anyways for watching, and I will hopefully see you guys in my next one.